Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King. Man. You guys, I'm so sorry. I was going to upload this way earlier, like I usually do. Usually it's in the middle of the night, or maybe just around 12 or 1. Might even be 2 in the morning. But this time, I ran into the worst problem ever. I couldn't record on the phone I downloaded 7 Nights on. So yeah, that problem was a serious pain in the butt, so I had to download 7 Nights again on my better phone. Which was pretty irritating, really. That was pretty irritating. Very, very irritating. The reason I'm going through this character list, just to let you know, because I thought there was another hero released. I thought there was anyway, but doesn't look like that was true. But anyways, Ingrid has been released here on the Korean version. And I have to be honest with you guys, I really do like the way her skills look. I found a new site where I could see everybody's abilities in English, and every time there is an update, they quickly refresh their page and they add information about the newest heroes, which is awesome, which is just so great. I'm glad I found that. I believe it's a Facebook page. It's the greatest thing that has ever happened to me on this channel. Man, I still like Ingrid. I still like her. She is an awesome hero. Now, from what I remember from her abilities, is they're really, really powerful. But past me, this time it's past me telling you guys about everything, because I already recorded my thoughts on her abilities. I read the page and I recorded my thoughts on it. So as I go over this, past me will tell you guys all about her abilities. All right, past me, what does her passive do? Her passive, what does this do? When attacked, she receives only 40% maximum damage of her max HP. Grant hunting effect for 5 turns to herself. Grant 3 void shields to all allies. So all allies are immune to damage 3 times. That's pretty strong in the arena. Not only does she do that, but she reduces lethal damage by 40%. Now does this apply to everybody on the ally team? If it does, that's pretty strong. Now as for this hunting effect, what this does is it increases her physical attack by 150%, reduces damage taken from offensive type enemies by 65%, mitigates damage reduction by 50%. Brilliant! What does her first active ability do? This is actually future me, because my past recording decided to have a heart attack and it just doesn't work anymore. So okay, I got some screenshots at least. But alright, what her first active ability does is she targets 3 enemies with the highest attack and deals 120% physical attack 3 times. Additionally, applies bleed effect for 5 times with 100% of her physical attack. So that's pretty strong. Now that's not a piercing ability, but it is pretty strong. The bleed is going to hit pretty hard, so it's pretty much a piercing ability just with that status effect. It says it gives them bleed as well. It just applies it, it straight up applies it. It means it's not a chance it's going to apply, it's just going to be applied. So that's pretty strong. Even without piercing, this ability is pretty strong. Another interesting thing about this ability is it has an additional effect once she reaches level 50. That's probably not going to happen right now because she was just released, and as you guys know, it's impossible to get new heroes whenever they're released. Well, at least for me anyway. The additional effect applied to this ability once she reaches level 50 is every time she uses this skill, she resets the cooldown of her second skill. So that can be pretty powerful. Any skill cooldown resetting ability for any hero is pretty much overpowered. So, not bad. I was initially hoping that they would give her some stat increases for her ability so they do a little more damage whenever she reaches a certain level mark. But you know what? That's just fine. This is pretty cool too. Excellent. Now, what about her second active? What this ability does is she targets 4 enemies with the highest attack and deals 130% physical attack 2 times. Additionally, heals 30% HP of the damage dealt. Reduces the target's buff duration by 4 turns. You know, I know I'm reading this wrong, my fellow gamers, but you guys gotta understand. I am so tired. I am just so unbelievably tired. You know what, who cares? At level 46, the power of this ability goes from 130 to 150. So, yeah, that's pretty strong, I guess, yeah. So she's definitely going to be seeing some play in the arena either way, especially when she has an awakening skill like this. Alright. Tell me all about her awakening skill. What this does is she targets all enemies with 400% physical attack, penetrates, shuffles enemy formation, and applies the freeze debuff for 2 turns, which deals another 400% of her physical attack when it shatters. So that's pretty strong, my fellow gamers, if not extremely strong. Very good ability, especially compared to her other just 2 active abilities. This is definitely very, very strong. So this is definitely going to be a hero we see in the arena pretty quickly with abilities like this. Epic. Now, from what I remember, her awakening skill is actually very powerful, and she, as a hero, is pretty good here in the Korean version. I'm almost tempted to say a little bit better than the one in the global version, which is really crazy. She's really just that powerful. Anyways, let's take a look at those animations. Now I got a cool question for you guys. Which voice actress do you like better? Do you guys like this voice actress, or do you like the voice actress from the global one? That's a hard one, because they're both really good. That is still a really, really cool animation. Okay, go away, messages. Go away. Ever since I downloaded it, all the settings are just completely reset. So everything's just all over the place. I gotta fix everything. But I'll do that later. Ugh, that's gonna be pain in the butt. But yeah, she is still an awesome hero. I really like her design. I've always liked her design. She's definitely one of my favorite, if not my most favorite, next to Amelia. Next to Amelia, she is my favorite hidden master on the list. Now, will she be anything meta changing? Now, from what I remember, she will be very useful in the arena. Like, really, really useful. So much to the point where she might actually make her own meta. People might actually start using her a bunch in the arena. Now, hey, this is just a theory. I've been really wrong multiple times on the channel, but I think she's really, really powerful because she reduces, now this is something I remember from her passive, she reduces lethal damage, and she gives the entire team a void shield for 3 hits, which is pretty powerful. I mean, that's really strong. That means you can take some serious AoE damage in the arena, and that's going to be pretty useful. But yeah, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment, and please do subscribe to my channel for more if you did enjoy it. But for now, I am definitely going to get some sleep. Hopefully. Until next time, my fellow gamers, take it easy for me, and please do have a blessed day. Bye.